It's time to duel! Hello and welcome to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profile. Today we're gonna have another look at the heroes. Elemental heroes, Vision heroes, Destiny heroes, Evil hero all combined in this deck. And I did not expect to make another hero deck so early, but we got a lot of things. We got this guy, for example, Evil hero Malicious Payne, and the ban list happened and we got Stratos back to free. So let's have a look at it. So as mentioned, we're starting off with the Elemental Heroes and Stratos back at free again. Oh my god. When this guy hits the field, you can search any hero monster from your deck and add it to your hand, or you can destroy your opponent's back row if you have a couple of heroes on the field. He doesn't count, but that's still something to keep in mind. I still run one Elemental Hero Solid Soldier. You summon this guy, you can special summon another Elemental Hero, like Stratos. Then, we got only one Elemental Hero Shadow Mist. I got only one of this, because most of the time I'm just sending her to the grave to search even more heroes. And then you got the Elemental Hero Honest Neos. It's kind of bricky. Well, it's not really that bricky, because you have so many searches. And that's why I only run one of these. It's only for the power boost. Whenever one of your hero monsters attacks, or is attacked, you can send this guy to the graveyard and give that monster 2,500 power boost. And that's what I want. And Evil Hero. This one is new. The Evil Hero Adjusted Gold. And once again, I only run one of this. And I only run them for the effect. This card, you can discard this card and add one Dark Fusion. Or one card that specifically lists Dark Fusion in the text from your deck to your hand. That's the only reason why he's there for. You can discard him and get an easy Dark Fusion in your hand. Next up, I got the Destiny Hero lineup, which I almost forgot. We not only got Stratos back to free, but we got Destiny Hero Malicious back to free. Really happy about this one. It's such a great combo. You have so many options to send this guy to the graveyard. And if you didn't know the effect, you can banish this guy from your graveyard, special summon one Destiny Hero. So you get one in the grave, you banish him, you summon another one, you banish that one, and then you get another one. And that is not a once per turn because it's an old card, and that's why it's so broken. So much consistency. And then there's the one Destiny Hero Dynattack. Only got this one in the deck because he gives a nice 1,000 power boost to one of your Destiny Heroes if you banish him from the graveyard. And one Destiny Hero Plasma, because why are you not running that? Why are some people not running that? I don't get it. Okay, he needs free monsters for a special summon, but hey, if he's on the field, all your opponent's effects are negated. This is more like a turn 1 card, if you're forced to go turn 1. Obviously, it's not going to be great. It doesn't have the greatest protection, and that's kind of like the entire issue of the deck, I feel like. Sorry, you don't have the greatest protection, but this is at least something. Because if this guy's on the field, your opponent will have to get rid of this before they can even do their combos. Unless, of course, they have anything to negate his effect, which is common, but still. Free Vision Hero Forest. You can discard one other hero monster, you can special summon this card from your hand, and then you got another Vision Hero from your deck, and put it as an equip spell card, and that's why we have 2 Vision Hero Increase. He comes out of the deck, gets an equip spell, and then you bomb Forest, you get this guy on the field, and then you can special summon another hero, Vision Hero to be precise, and that's Vision Hero Vion. And when he's special summoned, you can send one hero monster from your deck to the graveyard, and once per turn you can banish one hero monster from your graveyard and add one poly to your hand. He does so much. Hand traps! The only thing I care about is that Ash. And that's all I'm gonna say about it. No, but seriously guys, if you still don't know what Ash Blossom does, come on. So, spell cards, the Elemental Hero stuff. Emergency Call, you can add one monster from your deck that includes Elemental Hero in its card's name. Goes to Stratos, goes for Shadow Mist, and Neos, and, Honest Neos, and all that stuff. Fusion, Destiny, get some Destiny Heroes from your deck to the graveyard to Fusion Summon. It's so good. Speaking of so good, Mass Change, if you're not running Mass Change, come on, dude. You're playing heroes and you're not running Mass Change? What is this? No, I mean, Mass Change, it's still great. The only thing it's not as reliable as a search. We don't really have anything to get it, but hey. It's Mass Change and Call by the Grave. standard, banish your opponent's cards from the grave and negate their effects for that turn is amazing against hand traps. And you know, if you just want to banish something from your opponent's graveyard, go ahead, knock yourself out. Then you got a hero lives, which is unfortunately only at 1. But if you control no face-up monsters, pay half of your life points, special summon 1 level 4 elemental hero monster from your deck. From the deck. Poly, because Poly. Now, and it has Dark Calling because we're not running regular Dark Fusion. Regular Dark Fusion is bad. Fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck that must be special summoned with a Dark Fusion by banishing the fusion materials listed from your hand and or graveyard is treated as fusion summon with Dark Fusion. Okay. Treated. I don't know what happened there. And 1 reinforcement of the army because the entire deck is warriors. It's really all warriors, so. And finally, the only traps they're running is triple impermanence because monster effects are still pretty good and impermanence negates the monster effects. Also, it is a turn 2 card and this is a turn 2 deck. But one more thing, this rounds off the deck at 41 cards. And I've been thinking about it, like, this is personal preference. I think 41, maybe I want to cut an emergency call, maybe I want to cut a called by the grave, but that's really up to you, that's up to personal preference. So now let's get to the meat, the new stuff, the good stuff, and I don't know what's wrong with my lighting, it's not really great. Evil Hero, Malicious Bane, this card is great, it's fantastic. So you need 1 Evil Hero monster and 1 level 5 or higher monster. You got the 1 Adjusted Gold Evil Hero. That's the only one you need because you discard Adjusted Gold to the grave and then you get Dark Calling. With Dark Calling, you can fusion summon from the grave by banishing Adjusted Gold and a level 5 or higher monster. You have Malicious, you have Plasma, you have the Vision Hero Vion, and you have tons of options which you just can go through the deck very easily. Also Honest Neos, but yeah. Must be special summon with Dark Fusion, cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. During your main phase, you can destroy all monsters your opponent controls with ATK less or equal than this card. And also this card gains 200 attack for each monster destroyed this way. Also, you cannot declare an attack for the rest of this turn except with hero monsters, which is not even relevant because you're only running hero monsters. And you can only use this once per turn. So this guy has a once per turn Raigeki, gets 200 attack for every monster that he destroys. And yeah, the Raigeki only works when the monster has low attack, but he gets attack. When he destroys, he just gets attack. So he gets more and more powerful, but yeah. Heroes were an OTK deck before, and now you have somebody with a built-in Raigeki who gets more powerful. You tell me if that's going the beatdown deck. That's going the OTK deck. Then we got the old favorites. I'm not gonna go over all the effects because I already did that last time. Masked Hero Darklaw, as long as he's on the field, your opponent has to banish stuff, that's really what he's there. Masked Hero Anki can attack directly, gives you change card. Masked Hero Blast can remove back row. Masked Hero Diane, if you destroy, you can special summon heroes. Destiny Hero Dominance, usually not really using that as much anymore because you need 3 Destiny Heroes for that. Destiny Hero Dangerous is much easier, 1 Destiny Hero monster and 1 Dark Effect monster. This all goes with Fusion Destiny, really. Gives attack boosts, and when this guy gets attack boosts, he can bomb a card on the field. As long as his attack is boosted, he has a quick effect to just destroy a card on the field, and that's really good. Then the OTK monster himself, Vision Hero Trinity, can attack 3 times as long as monsters are on the field, and just kind of doubles his attack when he hits the field the first time. Just like, when he's fusion summoned, boom, I have 5k now. Of course, Vision Hero Adoration, more changing in the attack power. Then we got the best extra hero Cross Crusader. Now, the best thing about this guy is, when he hits the field, you can special summon 1 Destiny Hero monster from your graveyard. So yeah, what you want to do, you get like Destiny Fusion, and you get any Destiny Hero, any Destiny Fusion monster on the field, and then you get another monster, any other hero monster on the field, and any other warrior monster. Well, you only play heroes anyway, but you get any other on the field. You take those 2 away, you get this guy on the field, and then you just special summon one of these guys back, and you lose nothing. You lose nothing. So that's really what he's here for. And then we got Extra Hero Dread Decimator, which I run at 2 because of the zones. Sometimes I just want more zones. Every monster that is under him, under the arrows, gets a nice power boost as well. And like I'm saying, we're playing an OTK deck, so power boosting is a good thing. So that's gonna do it for this Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profile. I don't have a side deck, but I'm gonna give you just my thoughts and tips and whatever I think is meta right now. That's why I don't really want a side deck in these videos, because depending on how the meta evolves, depending on the next ban list or whatnot, or whatever cards come out, this can completely change how you build your side deck. But for as of right now, I feel like Artifact Lancea is pretty good. Twin Twister, Red Reboot, still relevant because back row still exists. Mystic Mine still exists, and there's you know, Alta Guys is also still around. It's not really up there, but you can be surprised by that. And Super Poly. I do not run Super Poly in the main deck because I still believe it's I don't know. I mean, maybe you can try it out, maybe you want to try it out, but Super Poly definitely deserves a spot in the side deck. I just don't. I don't see it, honestly. I'm sorry, but if you do that, you also have to run Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, so you gotta open up some space in your extra deck. So that's gonna do it for this Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profile. Don't forget, if you enjoy this kind of stuff, hit it up with a like and subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned for more figure reviews, card game stuff, and whatever Elemental Hero Stratos wants. Now at free.